It's the first of a trio of Group 1s to kickstart the Australian Cup Carnival at the Meadows on Saturday night. We're looking at the Zoom Top now, and George, to kick it all off, the Stayers go head-to-head, and there's a few stories here.
Yeah, probably the most intriguing of the three races, I reckon, because of Tornado Tears and where he's situated, not having a start since September. But his champion qualities, will they get him over the line?
Well, that's, I think, the only thing that will get him over the line, as well as Robbie Britton being a master with the trainers. Here's the box draw now. Look, Champagne Sally already withdrawn. I think she was another that was very limited in the way her campaign came to this race. And Poco Dorado as well. This greyhound probably has the better form in Sydney in comparison to Melbourne. Was maybe just a little flat last run in Sydney, but has had a freshen and draws the inside. And then the likes of Double G, Moment to Jive, and Tornado Tears, George.
It's a pretty even race, isn't it, when you think of it? But Tornado Tears, clearly a 7-time group winner. But just that preparation, how will he go, having so much time off? You mentioned Poco Dorado, who was recently just beaten at Wentworth Park for the first time over 700 metres. But she is placed on Group 1 level at the Meadows as well. So I just thought from her box draw as well, she might be able to hunt up and really gives her an opportunity to beat the brothers for the first time in her career, really.
And despite the fact she does like to get up the track on occasions, I think when she is drawn near the inside, she can just hold a position early. We'll head back to Tornado Tears and focus on him, because I think he's the real story of the Zoom Top this year. Put into comparison with the thoroughbreds, it's like winning a Melbourne Cup first up from a 5 or 6 month spell. Now, we see him go around here in a trial on Sunday at Sandown, and it looked like the Tornado Tears of old. There was no kinks in the armour. He just looked brilliant to watch.
He's one of those greyhounds that look like he's doing it easy, isn't he?
Yeah.
And until you see the clock, you think, well, is he going okay? And then the clock come up at 29:23. And look, as we said, and as you touched on, he's with a master trainer who would know the preparation as good as he can get him without being race fit. And that's going to be the issue. I think his champion qualities will probably get him over the line.
Little brother, Rippin Sam, he was found to be injured at Warragul last time out. He as well has had that injury prone, I guess, 4 or 5 months. But again, on his A class, he's right in this.
Absolutely. It's funny, he's had a start in between the time where they've had a layoff, but I reckon he's probably had the worst of the preparation coming into it after that Warragul where they found some niggling injuries. I just think Tornado Tears he's better than him, and I just think he's probably better prepared for this race as well. Well,
with that in mind, let's get straight into selections, George. It seems like you're going to ride the Tornado Tears bandwagon first up.
Yeah, look, he's short. It's probably not a betting proposition at this stage. My numbers are 8, 1, 3 and 5. You know, we've touched on Tornado Tears. I think Poco Dorado gets her opportunity. She's got some real X factor. She can ping the lids, and she becomes a big chance in a race like this. Barcali's just been such a great greyhound for such a long period of time. He'll give you 110% every time he goes around. And it's really hard to leave out Rippin Sam, because we all know he's got a terrific record at the Meadows. His preparation has been less than ideal, but we'll see how he goes. Your numbers?
Yeah, look, I'm going 8, 3, 5 and 1, George, and like you, I'm tipping Tornado Tears just purely based on the fact that he's a superstar of the game. I've gone 3 for second, Barcali. I think he's the each-way value in the race. He just has probably the best race fitness beside his name, as well as the likes of Moment to Jive from WA and also Double G. Second, I have gone the 3. I've gone with the 5 for third, Rippin Sam. And I just think the one-turn track as well may not have been the go for him down at Warragul, and I've go the 1 for fourth, Poco Dorado. But look, it's an intriguing race. I think it's a tough one to place a bet on. There's form lines coming from all over Australia. You add to that these greyhounds, the superstars first up from a break. It's an intriguing race, but $20 cash in the kick. How do we spend it?
Well, I think we're both in agreement that Tornado's a little bit short, so probably trifecta. I'm thinking here 1, 3, 5, 7 and 8. I'm going to go a little bit wider. I'll throw Moment to Jive in with my top 4. It's just so difficult, but I think some of these Victorian greyhounds will come to the fore. And Moment to Jive is just racing so well in WA. She's got exposed form at the Meadows. We'll throw her in for the try. You?
Yeah, all 8 greyhounds in the race are superstars. No two ways about that. Look, I'm going to have $20 the place on Barcali. I just think he's got the fitness. Based on that, he can run a really good race and looks at a genuine place chance in the Zoom Top. Well, that's the first of 3 big Group 1s to kickstart the Australian Cup Carnival. Now, keep an eye out for the previews of both the Rookie, Rebel and the Temley. It's the first of the big Group 1s at the Meadows this Saturday night.